Yo, people, what you saying? It's your boy 4K Mog back at it again with another video. Hashtag blessed. And today we are, guys, playing some FUT Champions. As you can see from the brief screen at the beginning, the only change to my team that you would have seen from the squad builder in yesterday's video would be team this season, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang coming in for Santi Cazorla. But yeah, we're gonna get into the games. Normally I am sort of a gold 1/elite 3 player, but for the past like 3 to 4 weeks I've been, or say 3 to 4 months, sorry, I've been finishing at gold 2 and never really kicking on, and because of that my skill gap and my ability just to clutch up has really fallen through the roof. So I've not finished in elite 3 for the past 3 to 4 weeks since team of the season has started, so pushing for that today. Lovely goal there from Heung-min Son, you know, in the background to make it 2-0 against this guy. This was my first game of champs, and I will be showing you all 30 games with 10 videos coming today, 10 tomorrow and 10 on Wednesday, boys and girls. But ball into the box there, it's cut out, he intercepts it, he runs forward the ball, we intercept it with Mikel Essien into Aubameyang, drag back, lovely bit of skill, step overs into the box. Look, this card is just insane. Ball roll cut back, Adama Traore goes to get the ball, and we get a penalty from that. I remember this game actually, and I just remember sitting there thinking, geez Louise. But when it comes to penalties, to be fair, in this game I am pretty decent. With my penalties, I take them with Sergio Ramos because he has got the highest penalty taking stat. When I had Salah, I used to take it with Salah because he just doesn't miss because his shot power and penalties are so high. But normally I sort of fake to the side to try and check him to think I'm going that way, and then I just slot it down the middle, easy as pie. And then we make it 3-0 against this guy in the first game. Absolutely dominating him, but to be fair, he just has a bog standard team. I just feel sorry for guys that come up against teams like this in the beginning of FIFA because it's just not fair on them. But my guy, after halftime, pulls the game, and we get our first rage quit, sorry, of the episode. 3-0 there, and that makes us 1-0 in champs, and we progress on to the next game. So into the next game now, we come up against this team. Now these sorts of guys, they're good, but their teams are behind the power curve. But you know, they're trying to fit in these players, but they're just not quite good enough. But anyway, we score from a corner here. Richarlison heads it at the keeper. I don't know why Aubameyang is taking my corners, but he is. And then Adama Traore catches the rebound to make it 1-0 in the 10th minute. Scoring the first goal is always so important because it just means that you can kind of set the tempo and the precedent for how the match is going to be sort of progressing going forward. But we make it 1-0 there with Adama. We get another corner, boys. Now I love getting corners in this game because it's just so easy to score them, or at least you know, create a goal scoring opportunity with them. So again, fake to bring my keeper forward to bring out his defender, and I use Aubameyang at the near post. What a beautiful bicycle kick there. And being Tottenham through and through, I just hate the fact that I love this card so much. Like, if you need a goal scorer, buy him. He costs 1.2 million coins now. I think I bought him for 1.3, but you can get this guy for 1.2 million coins, and it'll change everything for you. He's absolutely incredible. Like, if you've ever used Team of the Year Ronaldo or just an inform Ronaldo, imagine, you know, an inform Ronaldo on steroids of pace. Like, that is what this Aubameyang card gives you: pace, power, and the finishing ability. Outside of the foot shot trait means he doesn't need to have a 5-star weak foot. And yeah, we go into the second half, or should I say half time, 2-0 up, and this guy quits, and it does mean that we get our second rage quit of the episode, which is absolutely fantastic. 2-0. Third game now, boys and girls. We come up against, good evening. Rest in peace, Wenger. Honestly, I miss Arsene Wenger, you know, don't get it twisted. He was a G. Anyway, he's got Adama, he's got Jovinko, he's got Nedved, he's got a few good players. We're bursting forward here with Son. Lovely bit of a step over, fake shot, boost, and then Aubameyang, just, that's what I mean. Inside the box, 99 finishing, 99 shot power. Everything he hits is going in. It doesn't matter what you try and do. And the thing is, people always will try and track the run of Son going forward, and they'll manually defend with like a CDM. So all you need to do is create the angle with Aubameyang, and then you shoot and you score. This game is all about sequences. And if you notice, a lot of my goals are all the same sequences because it's just the way to score in this game. But Anyway, we come forward. Lovely bit of a switch over to a Regulon team this season, who has to be the best free card you could ever get in this game. Son out to Kante. Kante hits it forward to Adama. Son into, lovely bit of ball rolls there actually, into Aubameyang. Again, sequences. He's coming after me this time, but normally they chase up to Son. But because he was manually defending me, I know as long as I'm holding that LT button, they are not tackling Aubameyang unless they're giving away a penalty. So boys, that's literally all I did. That goal was off the kickoff, but we do make it 2-0 up, and that's what I mean about Aubameyang's strength. Like any other player, let's just say it was someone like, I don't know, team of the season Salah, or like that Javinko, for example, that he has. They've not got the strength. Aubameyang has the strength which means he can muscle off any player in this game, or any defender in this game, which is what I did there. Anyway, ball into Aubameyang, lovely bit of pace, fake shot inside, boom, scores, goal, 3-0. It just, with this card, I hate it because he scores so many goals for me. Throughout this FUT Champions run. I do end up pausing the game, so at 3-0, I just want to make sure, do you know what, it's my first 3 games. DCs are likely to happen. I just want to frustrate this guy as much as I can. Anyway, he does end up scoring. I didn't put the goal in for whatever reason, I must have forgot. But we're now 3-0 in champs with a lovely bit of possession. We just literally saw the game out, boys and girls. Into the 4th game, I believe now, we come up against this team. Now, teams like this, he's a decent player. But he's not got a meta squad per se, so all I need to do is make sure that I'm aware of 5-star weak foot on Butragueño and 5-star weak foot on Son. Anyway, we go forward in the 45th minute. Nothing happened up until this point. Adama Traore into Kante, and then Kante, team of the year. This is my baby. My prized possession is team of the year Kante. I packed him on the last day of team of the year in an 82 plus gold upgrade pack while watching Love Island, boys and girls. Winter Love Island, jeez. Sophie Piper, alright, Connor. Anyway, back to the video, boys and girls. Kante with a lovely goal there to make it 1-0 in the 45th minute. I'm not sure what that red pixelation is in the background, actually. I don't know what that's all about. I haven't noticed that before. But anyway, into the second half, we cut it back with Sonaldo to Kante, and then Aubameyang again with the ball rolls. You're not going to get ball off him. He's just too strong. His aggression is shit, but he's just too strong. And then Aubameyang out to Richarlison on the 5-star weak foot. Left or right, doesn't matter what foot he hits it with, it's going in. And we do get our 3rd out of 4 rage quits, which is always good to see because it just means that you're playing some really good FIFA. And at this point during the day, guys, I'd say I've probably been playing champs for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and I was already 4-0, so I was very, very happy with that. So we win that game 2-0. He quits in the 66th minute. And then just look at the possession there, boys, as well. 4-0. Into the 5th game, we come up against this team. Griezmann, who is one of the best cards in this game. If you've not used him, you need to get him. Diego Carlos, Militao, Fekir, Ronaldo, and Overmars. That Overmars is shit, but again, I'm just bearing in mind throughout this whole game, he's got 2 5-star weak footers. Richarlison into the box, fake shot, pass. Aubameyang scores again on his left peg. Because he's got such high shot power and such high finishing, left or right foot, it doesn't really matter too much if you're inside the box. Anything outside the box, the keeper does likely save it on his left foot, but inside the box, he's just he's a lethal weapon, a lethal weapon. But anybody that comes at me, Harry Kane, Aubameyang, don't at me, blood. Do not at me. Anyway, into the next set of highlights, boys and girls, we do manage to get into this game. Heung-min Son out to Ryan Kent. Yes, I am that guy that brings on Ryan Kent in the second half with a meta squad. And for that exact reason, Ryan Kent into Adama Traore. Let me just blow him some kisses. This guy's a lovely guy. He came to play, to be fair. He gave me a really good game. As you can tell, it's only 2-0. But the way that I play is so conservative. I do attack, but I make sure I don't give up stupid counter-attack opportunities, which means I go out to the wing, into the middle, and then position it for a shot or things like that. Adama sprinting on the wing again, his pace is just unrivaled. Nice ball into Sonaldo. Son to Aubameyang on the inside. Aubameyang, what did I do? I think I shot. Oh shit, I remember this goal because he quit straight away. I shot it, hit the keeper, but from one of the most narrowest angles that you'll ever see. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang manages to get the goal in, and then this guy didn't even wait for the game to pause. I reckon, like, if I don't even blame him, he probably just shut down his PS4 and thought, fuck this shit. I don't blame him, to be fair. But we win 3-0. So that out of, I think, 5 games that we've played, we've had 4 rage quits. He did go all attacking, because I remember thinking, geez, I'm under pressure, but it was really easy to get in behind him. But yeah, 3 shots, 3 on target, fucking hell. But look at that possession, and I had 8 shots. So, you know, I promise you, I'm not one of them drop back rats. I do genuinely try to push forward, but you got to be smart in this game, because the way that people play drop back counter attack, they will easily kind of catch you on the break. So you got to be very careful with your attacks. Into the next game, again, a very decent team, but he has some players that are behind the power curve. His right back, his left back, and his Hullet and Best are just not good enough for this stage of the game. So I bear that in mind. So when I look at cards and I come up against teams, if they've not got like the meta cards, then I know I'll be okay. Because basically those sorts of cards are just there to fill positions. They're not there to, you know, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but those sorts of cards, they don't worry me. But we score a lovely goal with Heung-min Sonaldo. Again, early into the second half. So in the first half, not much really happened in this game, because he was one of those guys that just dropped back. But the thing about Heung-min Son, guys, is when you are coming up against someone that drops back, because Son plays cam for me and has a 5-star weak foot, if I can get to the edge of the box, all I need to do is either ball roll drag back to his left foot or shimmy over to his right foot, and I can get a long shot goal. And that's what you do. It's all about sequences. There's no rush. When someone's playing drop back, they have no intention to push forward, and they have no intention to score a goal. And as you can see, this guy gets the kickoff, and when he does actually decide to actually go forward and fucking attack me, look what happens. Hendo runs all the way through, ball roll, lovely ball into, I think he's got Son as well, and he scores off the kickoff. And that's what happens when you play fucking FIFA instead of sitting back, you rat. Anyway, Heung-min Sonaldo, lovely bit of ball roll, step over, burst acceleration, fake shot into the goal. And then Heung-min Sonaldo scores to make it 2-1. I think we literally scored off the kickoff as well, so I can't complain. I'm blowing this guy some kisses, and then I pause the game to bring on my boy Ryan Kent, because I know that I'm going to have to use some wing play to get around this game, because although I was very comfortable, he was very hard to break down, and all it took was one mistake from me and he's in on the counter. So I did kind of shore up the game, and as you can see, look at my Ryan Kent performance map there. He was just up and down for me, and he came on in the 63rd minute. But yeah, we do win that game to go 6-0, boys and girls. Michael Essien here into Heung-min Sonaldo. Sonaldo, lovely bit of skill. His left foot dribbling. You can do things like that, as I said. Left foot, right foot, inside, outside the box. Heung-min Sonaldo, he just on job. He is on job. He is that guy. Come on, you Spurs. He is just an absolutely sensational card. Every year he gets one. I don't understand why people don't use him. Honestly, 5-star weak foot with those shooting stats. It's like having a prime R9. Honestly, he's just absolutely brilliant. Anyway, we get a corner in the 25th minute. Again, I love corners because I'm able to create goal scoring opportunities. It goes out to Richarlison, who scores on his right peg. That's one basic bitch goal, but again, I'll take those sorts of goals all day. Go into the sunset, blowing him some kisses, my boy. Because again, I know at this sort of stage, the way that I play FIFA, 2-0 up is very, very comfortable for me. So I'm sitting there thinking, okay, I'm happy. Because it means he's got to come forward, and then I can do things like that. So just look at the space. Adama Traore out wide, into Sonaldo. Sonaldo, lovely burst into the box. And I cut it back to Aubameyang, outside the foot shot, never going to miss from there. 3-0, blowing in some kisses again, off into the sunset we go. Do you know what? This game, as I said, it's all about sequences. You can just master your own sequences. I play the 4-2-3-1, so it just means I'll always have players out wide, and I'll have fast players out wide in Adama Traore and Richarlison, who cumulatively have at least 95 plus pace. So yeah, as long as you get your sequences right, you'll be okay. Lovely goal from Aubameyang there. Again, I think this game he must have scored a hat-trick to make it 4-0. Again, kissing him off into the sunset, guys. And then we go into our trademark celebration, the Matawidi celebration. Waddle. And we make that game 4-0. My guy claps, I think I messaged this guy after, because I remember thinking in my head, he's a really good player and he didn't deserve to lose 4-0, but he does rage quit, which means I think in 7 games now we've had 6 rage quits, I believe. Like, I'm honestly really good at this game, like, don't get it twisted, but you're going to see very shortly where I go wrong in this game, and where it always haunts me, always. But yeah, we're 7-0 in Foot Champions, and we come up against this team. Now, I was looking at this team thinking, easy dub, and I was going to have some lunch after this. How I could have been more wrong. Like, this guy, oh my God, he was in my head rent-free. Look what he's doing. What is that? Alexandro, and he done that with an 85 rated card. Oh my, I couldn't even believe what I was watching. But I come forward, Adama Traore, into Kante out to Essien into the box, Aubameyang straight through his keeper to make it 1-1. And the thing about this game in particular, where I have to give it to this guy, is he was attacking me, and that's where I wasn't prepared. Like, I was not ready for it. That's why he caught me off guard. And I normally do this celebration just to like use it to kind of build my composure. But the thing about FIFA that people need to realize is when you do actually attack, you can put people under so much pressure and you could win the game. There is a big mistake from me with Son in the middle. Look what he does with Werner. That's a 90 rated card. Like, drag back, ball roll forward, and he scores to make it 2-1 in the 75th minute. At this point, guys, my head is gone. I'm literally screaming. It's just the fact that he scored that. How many times have you seen people score long shots against me? How many goals have I even conceded in this video? 3 at max, and we conceded 2 in this one game. Lovely ball into Sonaldo in the 82nd minute, boys. Because he was at this point still attacking me, I was still able to go forward. I switched into my attacking tactic, which means I got 2 strikers in the 4-4-2, and I was able to grab a goal there. But where I bottled it, boys, is that I didn't switch back to the 4-2-3-1 because I thought, do you know what, 82nd minute, I need to get a goal. And yeah, I just look, what, that's Alexandro is Mr. Reliable for me. But just things like that, when the game is against you, the game is against you. And yeah, he ends up winning the game 3-2. I'm pissed as hell, 7-1. I believe. And then we come into this game, and where I fucked up is I should have taken a break. I should have got my composure, but no, I was seething. I was fuming, and because of that, I was acting so rash. And my guy cuts in with Daniel James, and then baps it in with Kevin De Bruyne, who will be the next card on my list to get, whether it be his team of the year or his team of the season. Preferably his team of the season because of the defending stats. But yeah, this guy absolutely smashes me with Griezmann. Like, what is that? Throughout this whole period of games, in 8 games, I've probably conceded 3 goals. In the last 2 games, I've conceded 5 goals already. Like, my head was gone. That guy really, really rattled me. But we come forward here with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang into the box to Sonaldo. Again, I score so many goals like that. Again, when I am losing, I do go into the 4-4-2. But what I need to start doing is when I score at least 1 goal, go back into the 4-2-3-1, because I leave myself open for things like this to happen. He cuts it back to De Bruyne again. That's a 99 rated card. But this is where it all changed. He shushed me. My guy shushed me. Is he dumb, blood? And I went all out attack, and then I just look. My head is gone. My head is gone. And then look what he does, you little bitch. Mate. Do you know what? I don't even want to call this guy a bitch because we was messaging each other afterwards, and I think he has I don't know if he's subscribed, but he's definitely checked out the channel. So if you are watching this, bro, please do leave a comment. I forgot to ask you for your name. Why are you shushing me though? Anyway, we lose that game 5-1. And at this point, I put down my controller and I'm head out. I was just like, what is going on? 7-2, and we lost 2 games in a row. Into the what's it called? The ninth game now to get 8 wins. Fuck me. We come up against this team. Regular Dembele with 57 stamina. Anyway, Adama out wide into Aubameyang, nice ball roll outside of the foot shot through the keeper to make it 1-0 in the 9th minute. We're blowing some kisses, running off into the sunset, boys and girls. After that lovely goal from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Anyway, into the next set of highlights, boys and girls. He comes forward actually. We tackle the ball with Kante, but it goes straight to his defender. He blasts it at my keeper, and then the rebound goes straight to his Frankie de Jong, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And anyway, it's 1-1. So 1-1 now. My head is gone again. Ryan Kent's on the pitch at this time. Lovely ball into Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Finesse shot past the keeper. Again, at this point, we're running off into the sunset. I do think in my head I need to pause the game and go defensive, but I don't. And I just think, you know what? If you're going to win a game, let's go out and win the game. Let's put him under some pressure. I watched all the replays. I watched all the highlights just to frustrate him because he was a decent player, and his Griezmann and fucking gold Dembele at 84 rated was causing me so much issues. But when you've got strikers like Aubameyang and Son up top, you always have a chance of scoring a goal to kind of level up the game, or at least go one ahead. And that's exactly what happens in this game here. I don't know why I put in this full highlight actually. But yeah, we do end up winning that game 2-1, guys. And that is the sort of last of the Foot Champions gameplays. So we do end up going 8-2, I believe, which normally I go 10-0. So for me, at this point, my head was gone. I was just thinking, oh my days, like, what is going on? I'm playing good FIFA, but because when you lose that first game on a Foot Champions run, when you know, you can only lose a maximum of like, 6-7 games to go elite, and even then you don't want to lose them in your first 10 games because you'll need some losses or some spare games when it comes to those really difficult games at the end. But we're 8-2 after 10 games, which is, it's decent, but it's not. As you can, no microphone connected. I literally plugged up my headphones and my microphone. I thought, fuck this shit, and I went away. But guys, that is the first 10 games of my Foot Champions. We are pushing for elite this weekend. Stay tuned for tomorrow, Wednesday's videos to see where we finish off finally. And I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. As I said, I am back. It's good to be back. It's good to have you guys back. Thank you for everyone that has remained subscribed and is still liking and still watching the videos. I really do appreciate it. I've been really inconsistent recently, and I can only apologize. But with this quarantine, with this lockdown, there's no excuses really to not be getting videos out for you guys. But anyway, I really do hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please do drop a like. If you're new to the channel or watching the videos for the first time, if you like, please do subscribe to the channel as well. But without further ado, guys, this has been your boy 4K Log, and I'll catch you next time in another video. Peace. You used to call me on my cell phone, late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone, late night when you need